I'm James Swartz, managing attorney at Swartz and Swartz. So, of course, when we're driving on the roadways, typically there are signals, there are signs telling us what we should be doing at any given moment as we're driving. However, in some circumstances, there might not be signs or signals, or maybe very few of them. And so in many situations, we as drivers need to understand what the rules of the road are and what the requirements are in very specific circumstances. The general rule of thumb for drivers is that pedestrians have the right of way. Even if you've got a green light, watch for pedestrians, they have the right of way. Look for pedestrians when you're making a turn, and even if it seems clear other cars aren't approaching, you need to watch for pedestrians and make sure that there are none in your path, even if you have stopped, whether it's a red light, turning green, or at a stop sign. The pedestrians always have the right of way. Intersections, there are certain rules that apply there as well. When you approach an intersection, slow down, look both ways. If there are vehicles approaching that same intersection from different directions, the basic rule of thumb and the law is that the vehicles that arrive to that intersection first have the right of way in order. So keep that in mind. Also, when you're turning left, you have to give the right of way to the vehicle on your right. When you're entering a paved road, there are rules that apply, and a lot of drivers aren't aware of this. If you're entering a paved road from an unpaved or dirt road, vehicles on the paved road generally have the right of way. Rotaries sometimes can be confusing, sometimes known as circles in other states. But when you are entering a rotary, it's important to remember the vehicles that are already in the rotary have the right of way. So you've got to wait until there's a gap in the traffic before you enter that rotary safely. Some other rules include those relating to funeral processions and animals on or on the side of the roadway. Essentially, funeral processions always have the right of way. You as the driver need to yield to those processions. That's a law in Massachusetts. Also, animals, steer clear of animals, go slowly and cautiously. If you don't, under the law in Massachusetts, you could be charged with reckless driving. So know the rules of the road. When there are no signals, signs, know who has the right of way. If you have questions about the rules of the road or been involved in an automobile accident, contact Swartz and Swartz. We can answer your questions.